Hello everybody, I'm Pivik, and welcome back to Let's Play Mario Luigi Superstar Saga with me. Opaque Flake, I already said that. I got Advanced Logic here. Sup, Advanced Logic?
Hello there, peep. Got what the fuck? I don't know. I'm tired.
I don't know. Thank you, man, because I'm still catching my breath.
It's like, I'll give you a chance to catch your breath. Quickly. Breathe. Breathe.
So, in the last part, we finished tutorial level.
Pretty much. Tutorial land.
Tutorland.
Yes.
I want a
Tortilla land.
I want a torta.
I want some taquitos.
Damn it, Simpsons. So from here on out, speaking from an editing point of view, since I already edited it, so in a way I am editing me.
Goodness.
I should be wrapping up each segment of this game per part.
That's nice.
That's how much I'm editing it. Even the fucking statues are all happy.
Yeah, I think, like, with my Let's Play of this, it took me, like, 39 parts, but that was only because there was, like, a 15-minute time limit at the time.
This should take no more than...
Maybe 20 for you.
Yeah, no more than 20. But I do tend to show off shit off, which I should stop doing. Like, yeah, who hasn't played this game?
Honestly, with me, it only took me, like, 19, 20 parts to finish Stick of Truth.
And you showed a lot of shit off.
Yeah.
I think there's one thing you didn't do, though.
Oh, no.
I'm trying to remember what it was.
Was it the woodland critters?
That's just something you just show off.
Yeah.
No, I meant, like, you did Mr. Hanky, right?
Yeah, I did Mr. Hanky. It's like, I think I dedicated a whole part to me going in through the sewers.
Huh. Well, fuck if I know. All I know is you fucking use Dragonfire a lot.
Yes. Honestly, with the mage, the burn status is like the best option you have with that.
All I remember is just abusing bleeds on my warrior.
Yeah, I think like each class has its own stat that it can abuse for like max damage.
Someone needs to show me a Let's Play where they're playing as the Jew, because that's the only class I haven't
I think
seen.
Super Gaming Brothers are doing the Jew class.
No, not that, please, no.
What?
You know how I feel about the microphone quality with them.
It's not that bad.
Okay, for you, but for me...
You're like, Jesus Christ, how horrifying.
It's like you got someone back here, and then you have someone this fucking close peeking.
Oh man, if I ever do Tropical Freeze with Jesse, you're probably gonna be like, oh god, what happened?
I don't know, you did DK Returns well. I watched all of that.
That was only because we had 2 Turtle Beaches hooked up to one through one setting, and so it came out decent.
Well, you still have your old one. You can use that while you use the Yeti.
Well, actually, no, my old one fucked up already a long time ago.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Dead.
I think it
Style
happened
points.
when I was I think that was when I was recording Tales of Grace's F. Like my Turtle Beaches just up and fucked up, and that's when I had to resort to getting the Yeti.
It was cheap either way.
Yeah,
Was
60
like,
bucks, not bad.
For good quality, holy shit.
Holy shit.
And I'm like, hey man, I got a free microphone stand, you want it?
I'm like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, okay.
Speaking of sending stuff, I still gotta send you your copy of Prime back.
I thought you already did, and the U.S. Postal Service was doing its thing.
No, I think it would have been here. I would have been to your house by a week, but just send me your address again and I'll send it again. I keep forgetting.
It's like, I ordered something from Nintendo and Advanced Logic. Now let's see who truly cares about their fans the most.
Oh, man. And then somehow mine still gets there before you. Nintendo does. You're like, well...
Close enough. Oh, man. Honestly, what's the hardest boss for you in this game?
The hardest boss in this game... I would say it's when you go to the airport. That boss.
Funny enough, I actually beat his ass pretty quick.
I never really got the timing of, like, the mooks that he spawns up.
The Piranha Plant, right?
Yeah.
You have to ignore them. That's what I do, actually.
Yeah. I think when I was younger, that always fucked me over. I would go for them, but then they'd come right back. And then, like, they'd have different resistances and shit. I'm like, fuck.
That and the color the Piranha Plant transforms heals more.
Yeah, and then like if both of them are the same color as them, as the main guy, then the main guy just heals a lot more.
Surprisingly, when I actually, or when did I finish? Because I was talking to you like yesterday, I think, about this game. Was it?
Yeah, I remember you were telling me about this.
Because, okay, for those who aren't in the know, I stopped recording this because I didn't want to hassle Tits here, because he was on his final semester, which was unforeseen.
Yeah.
So I just stopped recording.
And now we're back.
Yeah, we're back. But when I started playing, when I started recording, I ended up recording 6 hours within a day and a half.
You fucked up.
No, I just did it on purpose.
You're like, okay.
And this is the mini game, and then this is what happens when you finish the mini game.
You're like, I'm not wasting 30 seconds on this.
Yeah, it's like this is what happens when you fail, and this is what happens when you don't fail.
Simple shit.
This boss is wait, was it this boss? I want to say it's the next boss or this boss that I count as a casual filter.
I guess.
What's after this boss? The dragon, right?
Yeah, it's the dragon after this.
No, Queen Bean is the casual filter.
Oh, wait, I may have had way more trouble with Queen Bean than I ever did with, like, the Piranha Plant boss. Mostly because I didn't get that, like, when I first played it, I didn't get that you could actually attack her arm, so I'm like, how do I damage her?
That shit was hard to attack. Oh, you meant not the counter, the actual arms.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah. Young me was casual.
Well, was that like, what was your first RPG, dude?
I can't even remember.
Like
the very first one?
Well, the earliest you can remember then. Zeldas don't count.
Yeah, definitely not Zelda. I'm trying to think. Super Nintendo days. What was it? The game that I played?
You got as much time as you want, dude, because this boss battle is boring as it gets.
I'm like, geez, I don't even remember playing any RPGs when I first had, like, Super Nintendo.
By the way, that advanced attack I do...
It's a little hard to get that timing on that one.
Well, that's the thing, it's actually pretty easy, but, like, I started doing it well here, but once I get to, like, after Queen Bean, I'm like, why can't I do it anymore? And it turns out I've been pressing the wrong button the whole time. So, like, you're gonna be seeing me fuck that one up in particular the most.
Yeah.
Okay, well, while you're trying to figure that out, which you'll probably remember 2 parts or maybe 3 from now.
I know, just like at the start of another part, I'm gonna be like, oh, I remember!
The fuck you talking about?
You're like, you don't remember?
I asked that a week ago. Like, what did you remember? I don't know.
But it had something to do with old video games.
Well, my first RPG was Final Fantasy 3.
Yeah.
Or 6 in the US.
Or you mean 6 in Japan?
Well, it's 6. Oh, yeah, 3 and 6. So, yeah, 6 in Japan. 3 here in the US.
Yep.
And I fell in love with RPGs, so...
I think honestly, the earliest one I could remember is Paper Mario. But then I played Chrono Trigger, and then I was like, holy shit, this is good. But mostly because I emulated Chrono Trigger.
Alright, so... You actually did not play a Super Nintendo RPG?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And I didn't even get to playing one until I emulated Super Nintendo. And then the first one was Chrono Trigger. You're all like, what?
Okay, right now I'm doing the thing where you put your fingers between your nose. You know what I mean?
Your nose between your fingers?
Yeah, that, my bad.
I know, I'm like, fingers between your nose? I'm like, I don't think you can put anything between your nose.
Watch me put this knife up my nose, in between. But you kind of missed out on the best generation of RPGs, is what I'm trying to get at.
Honestly, I think I would have been too casual for RPGs.
Probably. My little brother had trouble with this game. Like, because he's the one who bought this game. And I was like, okay. I don't have to buy it anymore.
Yeah.
Or like waste the birthday on it or whatever. And like he was just way too casual for RPGs, but he saw me play them a lot, and I told him you shouldn't play this because it's too much for you.
He's like hell it is, and he's like, okay, it is too much for me.
Like, can you imagine him saying that on a fucking brightly colored game like this? Too much faggotry. Eventually I edit the shit after I show after I show this motherfucker here.
Yep. The guy that's impossible to jump unless you actually stomped on him once.
Yeah, but I kind of went overkill on him.
A little bit.
But yeah, he actually dies a la Super Mario Brothers.
Yep.
Super Mario World, my bad.
Yep, just a couple stomps and he's down.
I am fucking surprised that I got as far as I did in Final Fantasy 3 when I was a child. But that was the game that defined RPGs for me because I enjoyed the gameplay out of it, and I didn't understand what the fuck was going on in the story. Even in Final Fantasy 7, I'm like, okay, Sephiroth bad, Aerith good. That's all I got.
And good gets killed by bad. Oh no.
And I teared. I did.
Well, yeah, I could see that. I never played 7, but I could see that people really. It's like when the game first came out, I was like, oh my god, this is like so freaking devastating.
I was only 7 years old, 8 years old.
Yeah.
I forget which one, honestly, but because I know it came out in '97 or something. Anyways, like I didn't understand the story at all, but I love the gameplay.
Yeah.
And that's RPGs are the games that defined for me that I love gameplay in any game, and even in RPGs. I don't give a fuck about your story. Is it fun? Play it.
Pretty much. The same goes for me.
It's like I was just fucking out with the tornadoes. I just like doing that.
Whee!
14-year-old me was like, wait a minute, how do I do this? Honestly, the GBA RPG era was the era of RPG puzzles. RPG puzzles. Because you got Golden Sun, you got this, you got, what was that other Game Boy Advance RPG? I guess Fantasia, but not really.
No.
Fantasia didn't really have puzzles, honestly. Just the forest.
Not to mention, it's just like the port of a Super Nintendo game. And it didn't even get very, like, much publicity here in the US.
I'm honestly having trouble remembering what Game Boy Advance RPGs there were in this that were original.
I'm trying to remember myself.
Because the reason I stopped caring for Nintendo was because there was no RPGs on it. And that's just my history. Like, I know people like the N64 and that's their shit, but honestly, it's, to me, hear me out. I know you don't give a fuck tits because it's just my opinion.
Yeah.
But there are some people there who get butthurt just because I say something bad about their homie.
Pretty much.
Is that, I mean, I can say, man, Nintendo has like expensive prices. And they'd be like, fuck you, man.
It's cheaper than the competitors.
I'm like, really? $10 game? Okay. But anyways, I'm just showing off the world. It's really tiny. They make it look big, but it's really tiny.
Yeah, it is.
And fuck that map that I just was censored at. You remember that place, right?
I remember.
Yeah, fuck. Why would they include that as a puzzle here? Seriously.
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cause yeah, fuck it, man. Seriously, fuck it. It was unnecessary. This is one of the reasons why I hate her as a character. And yet I played her game on the DS.
Nah.
What the fuck was I talking? Oh yeah, Nintendo. Nintendo had shitty games. A lot of shitty games. I was fortunate for my family to have both the PlayStation, the 64, and the Dreamcast, so I had variety. And out of both of them, Nintendo had shitty games other than their first-party games and whatever Rare made.
I get what you mean.
And honestly, it's like the Dreamcast and the PlayStation especially had better variety. But mostly RPGs.
Yeah. And this is coming from a guy who's owned nothing but Nintendo consoles up until the Xbox 360, And I can see what you mean by that.
Yeah, I mean, this is why I've gotten jaded with.
In fact, like, I could even name off my entire N64 library right now.
Go for it.
Mario Party. That was the very first game we ever got for our Nintendo 64. Mario Kart. Legend of Zelda. Majora's Mask, I think. Donkey Kong 64. What was it? Pokemon Stadium. The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. All first-party games.
Yeah, it's like, you didn't even own a Rare game, did you? Oh, Banjo?
I played Banjo when I was younger, but then I didn't really get to beat it because I borrowed it from my neighbor.
That was the era of renting games too, though.
Yep. I think I even owned Majora's Mask before Ocarina of Time. I think Ocarina of Time was like the last N64 game I ever got.
I owned Majora's Mask, but I didn't own Ocarina of Time. We borrowed that from my cousins.
Yeah.
There was a lot of borrowing going on. But, I think I have a bias for Majora's Mask, but honestly, I think I like Majora's Mask more than Ocarina because of the transformations.
It offers more variety in terms of gameplay.
Yeah.
A little bit.
And I think I like Twilight Princess because I really don't remember Ocarina of Time at all.
Yeah.
That's just me personally. Like, me personally. Like, my first Zelda game was, according to my mom, the first NES one.
Yeah.
I can't confirm that, but from my memory, my first Zelda game was Link's Awakening. And I love the shit out of that.
Yeah. Like, even I remember I loved the shit out of Awakening, even though I played it after the Oracle games.
Yeah,
it felt like a classic.
It had a charm to it.
Yeah.
Like, you really did have that sense of, we ain't gonna hold your hand, but have fun exploring.
Yeah. I kind of hate how my Let's Play of it turned out, though. Just because, like, I recorded, like, 3/4 of the game in one sitting, and then I got to the last fourth, and I was just like, okay.
I like how all these rocks, or these hoo-hoo rocks, are laughing at us as we fight on top of them. It's like, please kill me.
It's like, kill me, it hurts to laugh.
I actually struggle with this boss, with this flamboyant. He looks like Malik, almost.
Yeah, down to the freaking, like, little beard right there, little goatee.
Right. It's the eyebrows and the goatee, man.
Yeah.
I did struggle with this boss, but only because I was ignoring the rock.
Yeah, that rock can easily fuck you up because it's just like close range, and then you can just shoot off one almost immediately in front of you.
I got cocky. Oh, anyways, a quick recap, I guess. I don't know. But basically, Nintendo, you're cool and all, but I got tired of your shit. That's about it.
Yeah.
Which is funny because I still got the GameCube.
Yeah.
But I got third-party games on the GameCube for the most part.
Yeah.
It's like, I kind of want to do like a quick podcast on my opinions. I don't know how you would feel, because I kind of want to use these commentating shits as them, but I don't want to drag you into it.
I get what you mean. I would be down for a podcast.
Really?
Maybe. When I have the chance.
Hey man, I'm down. For reals?
Yeah, that's one way of putting the way I meant it.
It's like I call out your shit, like, fuck.
I'm like, on second thought.
It's like, why did I say that? He's
honestly, I didn't expect your reaction. Like, really? You're like, oh my god, yay! You're like, oh, I don't want to disappoint him.
Oh damn! Yeah, you made my night, man. Oh shit! Hey man, if you're down, we'll talk more about it on Skype because I do have topics.
Yeah, I get you.
But essentially, the GameCube. I did have some first-party games, but I mostly played third-party games on them. And then when the Wii came out, they kind of went to the shitter. And by that I mean, their third-party games suck.
Yeah,
because no one knew how to do motion controls.
Yeah, especially at the start. And then, like, they finally realized toward the end of the life cycle, like, oh, we don't have to have motion controls.
Like, whoa, so here's the Wii U Pro controller. Have fun with that.
Yep.
But essentially, we'll just drop it right now. But honestly, my life was, does your console have RPGs? It does? That's where I'm going.
Pretty much.
But you were, and it's just me. Oh, I don't have to fucking. Okay, I have to tell the audience. Audience, I'm looking at you right now. Tits don't give a fuck when I say this, but you guys might. You're a Nintendo toddler or a Nintendo fag.
Aw, shit.
As you grew up. Whereas I became a Sony gogger because of RPGs.
You mean so neager?
So nigger. But I mean, I still bought. I like the handheld. So Nintendo, their handhelds are just fucking comfy.
Comfy as fuck.
Too comfy, man. You're too comfy.
I wonder how many people are offended, unnecessarily offended by this part.
I'm serious, dude. Like, you don't understand how easily people get fucking offended. I told you about Persona, right? Persona?
Yeah.
On Skype, how I gave my opinion and people just fucking like, well, fuck you, man, all this shit. And I'm like, really, dude? It's just, I clearly said this is how I felt about the game. And it's like, well, you don't know how to play this game then anyways, bro.
It's like, the way you feel about it is wrong.
Yeah, I'm like, are you serious, motherfucker? Because you have a bad taste in RPGs.
Yeah.
But that's just me. Okay, I gotta recap. What I said on Persona was, I was entertained, but I didn't have fun. And there's a difference between those two words.
Yeah.
I just have to wait for the jump. Every time I play this, every time I hear this theme when I play this game, there you go.
It's like that new Super Mario Brothers shit, which is like, it's just like the freaking.
I always do it, dude.
Yeah, I get what I know why you do this. It's just fun. A little funny thing you want to do.
I forgot you did it in one of your videos too. I forgot which one you did it on though. But you're like, I had to match it to the tone because that's something I used to do as a kid. And I told you, I'm like, I used to do that too. And this is one of the reasons I do it on. It was like, you just have to do the jumping.
It feels right.
It's like, hey guys, what you gonna do? You're not gonna like wail on me, are you? No, okay. Hey, no!
It hurts. It hurts so bad. Oh god.
Hey, I'm happy.
And it exists no more.
It's like, where the fuck did the wood part come from?
I know. What the fuck? No, honestly, I always thought that, but I never brought it up. Well, like, where'd the wood part come from? What?
I guess they like force feed Hoo Rocks with like steaks or something.
I guess.
Oh, but anyways, if any of my viewers are offended, which is weird because my viewers don't give a fuck. I mean, they're used to me. I don't think yours are. Because I'm very open-minded on how I say shit. But I don't know if you're gonna upload this to your channel. I told you about it.
Yeah.
But just in case Tits' channel is uploaded, because I know your channel likes, you do Nintendo games, and that's how you got your viewers, most of them. What am I saying?
Something about, like, whoever's offended.
Alright, I spaced out, dude, sorry. No, I'm serious, it's just out of nowhere, my mind went... like this motherfucker. You gotta hammer jump, dude. Alright, if you're offended, sorry, but that's my opinion. If you're gonna... I have a Twitter there, go fucking talk shit, I don't give a fuck.
Pretty much. Say your opinion. We could invalidate it as much as you invalidate ours.
And I will respect it, motherfucker.
Damn right.
You think Hitler didn't do anything wrong? Fuck it, that's your opinion.
Yep.
But a lot of people other than me are gonna disagree with you, dude. But hey, man, if you thought Hitler didn't do anything wrong, you must love Persona 2.
Nicely put.
You know Hitler comes out in that game, right?
Oh god, I didn't even know that.
Dude. Hitler
Holy
comes out in
shit.
Persona 2.
Does he come out as like, I did nothing wrong?
The whole purpose of Persona... Hitler wears fucking glasses and looks badass in that game. I'm pretty sure you've seen that picture before.
I gotta
Circulate on the internet.
I gotta check that out.
I'll link you, dude. But the spoilers, Persona 2, you got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, spoilers. The whole purpose of Persona 2 is to resurrect Hitler, and they succeed, sort of. And spoilers.
Okay.
There's actually a lot more to it, but whatever.
That's interesting plot right there.
That's why a lot of people, because Persona 2 is also the one where they face their shadows, like in Persona 4.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're the original shadow facers or whatever.
What are you doing beating on Toby?
Actually, how'd you know? I had that in mind. I'm like, if I whack it, I'll say it's Toby. Fucking green dogs. Bean flavor with bean nipples.
Little bean tail.
Yeah, pretty much. So, this scenario, this is a pointless minigame. It's so pointless that it's short. Like, I don't want to write this shit. Fuck you, gotta write this shit. Nah, fuck you. This ain't Donkey Kong Country.
It's like, man, fuck you.
I do not agree with your politics.
How dare you say that Hitler did nothing wrong?
like, hey man, we're Italian. We like Mussolini. I pretty much sped this shit up. Come on, dude.
Yeah, I can understand why. It's honestly just there.
To be honest, I actually wanted to cut this out. I'm serious.
You gotta at least show it off a little bit. Just like, look, this is what you do, and that's it.
Yeah. That was like, what, 5-10 seconds?
Yeah, not even.
What's the purpose of this? I know you could write it again for more points, but...
Or you could do it for, like, beans, pretty much. Like, beans that you could use to brew more, stuff at, like, that Star Beans thing.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm not really gonna do that.
Honestly, that is kind of useful to do, but only for, like, the very first time you have to brew, like, a certain blend.
What is it for? Is it for the game?
Yeah, it's like, whenever you brew a blend at that Star Beans place, like, you get, like, a free accessory out of it. And it has to be, like, a new one, too.
I honestly forgot, dude.
Yeah, so I think, like, you get them in certain orders. Like, I know there's one where, like, when you have it equipped on one of the brothers, you get, like, a 100%
you get
drop
equipped
rate.
on the brothers.
Like, I know there's one that I think increases your attack, like, by a lot. There's one where, if it increases, like, your drop rate to 100%, so, like, if there's a rare drop that, like, a boss drops, then you'll get it 100% of the time.
I ignored the fuck out of that, dude.
And I think the very last one you get is... Shit, I'm trying to... Fuck, I know there was one that was really, really useful.
Well, it doesn't matter.
It's too long! That's what she said.
Well, I've actually heard a complaint like that before. One of my lady friends told me that, dude, okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter. One of my lady friends said she was fucking this one dude, and she said he was boasting that he had a big one, and she said, yeah, she does, but it was just long. And that's how she said it, and I'm like, and then I straight up said, so you're not into churros, huh? and she's like, nope, I like burritos.
Holy shit.
And as the Hammers brother says, well, excuse me. Apparently they have pencil hammers. Pencil hammer dicks, I don't know.
I do like what they did right there with, like, little black boulders right there. It's like, oh, maybe I could destroy these. Nope, you gotta wait.
Yeah, Mario RPG didn't really have, like, obstructions, because they didn't really have... They had puzzles, but they weren't obstruction puzzles.
Yeah.
They were more like, linear story.
Yeah, I know.
So it's like, that's cool. Did I ever finish that offended shit, now that I think about it?
We just left it at, I'm sorry if you're offended, but it's just our opinions.
Alright, Hitler!
Yes. Yes, Hitler.
Hitler's like, you guys talked about me, man.
And then there's this asshole where you can't do shit until you come back way later.
I forgot which power-up it is. Don't tell me. I haven't played this game since fucking 2002 or whatever.
Even I remember it, but I'm like, okay, I'll just not say anything.
You remember because you played the fuck out of this game.
Yep.
Like, I play the fuck out of Mario RPG.
Mario hits the thing, Luigi hits Mario, he's like, dude! What the fuck?
It was right there! You weren't even in front of it! You didn't have to swing! Honestly, hammers are the best way to attack quick.
Yeah.
Because, like, you don't even have to wait for a proper wind-up.
Yep.
Honestly, when I play this game, it straight up says this is an era of how Game Boy Advance games. This is the standard of Game Boy Advance games. The color, the sound, the pacing, the worlds.
Yep. Short, sweet, and to the point.
Yeah, because when I play this, I'm like, this is straight up Golden Sun. Golden Sun had a little bit more just a little bit more complicated puzzles, but you know,
they were short.
Yeah, and I'm like, as I was playing this, I'm like, maybe I should do Golden Sun.
But at the same time, Golden Sun had a lot more dialogue, and I mean a whole lot more.
Okay, I only played Golden Sun twice, and I never beat it in the game. The first time I played it, and that got destroyed in the pool party espionage disaster of 2004. For me, my Game Boy Advance survived, but not the game.
You're like, how the fuck?
I was, dude.
I can imagine you just all like, oh cool, my Game Boy Advance still works. Puts in the game it was with, it's fucked up. You're like, how?
It's like you were, whatever. And then I played it again. I bought another copy, but it was cheap, $10 or something.
Yeah.
I didn't beat it, and I'm like, fuck it. I don't give. Like that's when I realized I'm just holding A. I am. I'm just like skip random battles. A. Run A. and that's how I felt. So I'm like, I want to do a series where I tackled games I never finished. And I'm like, Golden Sun might be the first one because when I saw you playing it on a stream,
yeah,
I was like, oh yeah, this game had puzzles and that was kind of fun. And I can see why people like that game because they were Zelda-esque level puzzles.
Yeah.
Oh god, they got the AIDS. Fuck this shit.
Yep, I'm out. Nope.
And Luigi's
Alright, fine.
Luigi's like, but the princess, fuck. But no, yeah, man, it's like, it has that charm. But Golden Sun, the whole story is Team Rocket.
Pretty much. Even the freaking antagonists were red and blue.
Yeah, man, it's that whole game. I'm pretty sure it's on a trope.
Yeah. I gotta look that up.
Golden Sun 1 is just about you trying to stop Team Rocket.
Yep, you's trying to stop Team Rocket before they do shit.
Pretty much. Yeah, man. I still want to say fuck that game, but I don't know. It's been so long since I played that too. Have you remembered any other RPGs for the Game Boy Advance?
Not really. The only one that's coming to mind is Superstar Saga. I think there may have been, other than Golden Sun, I can't really remember any other ones.
Remember, I'm talking to the viewers. We're talking about exclusives here, not reboots and ports.
Yeah, but I can't think of another one. Definitely not.
'Cause that's one of the reasons. I mean, I bought a GBA so I can play Final Fantasy on the go. And A Link to the Past, so yeah.
Actually, I do well, yeah, excluding the ports and whatnot, but including them, I do remember playing Final Fantasy 1 and 2.
Yeah, I played the fuck out of Dawn of Souls. That's actually the only time I ever played 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I didn't really bother emulating 1 and 2. That shit was like, this is cool, like, it's classic, but nah. I already played Dawn of Souls, fuck this shit. But anyways, as you can see, we are fucking done with this part. Thank you for joining us. I'm Pigflake.
And I'm Advanced Logic.
Apparently he is. Fucking Hitler will rise again, apparently.
No!
But that's just like someone's opinion, man. Okay, thanks, bye.
Later.